Hello. Today I want to talk, actually, it's not today, it's tonight. In fact, it's practically the middle of the night because I can't sleep because I've got all these things going on in my mind that I just want to share. I want to talk about suffering. And just before I go into it, if you like this video, please press the like and subscribe button and share it with somebody who you think could benefit. And I want to talk about suffering. And you are not, I repeat, not what happened to you. And that could be a generational trauma or it could be a first-hand trauma. And when I talk about a generational trauma, it could be the things that you do that your parents did, but you need to break the cycle. And an example would be, let's just say a son. A son might say, oh, I hit my wife because it's all I know. And it's because my dad used to hit my mum. And my granddad used to hit my nan or my grandma, you know. And so they say, it's normal where I come from. And so we just do that. You know, they kind of pass it off as it's what we do. It's the norm. By the way, I am in no means saying it's only men that hit women. It can be the other way around. I'm going to use another example of, let's just say, a woman that's an alcoholic. And her mum may have been an alcoholic. And her grandma may have been an alcoholic. And so there's generations there that have just gone on that have carried on the cycle. And then, so that's generational. Another thing could be first-hand, and it may be that you've lost, for me, I've lost a sibling. It may be that you've lost a parent or a child, or you've gone through divorce, or anything that has caused a trauma effect. And again, I want to go back to the same thing I said at the beginning. You are not what happened to you. Like anything that has happened in your life that has caused suffering, that doesn't define who you are. Because your mum did this or your dad did that or anything else doesn't mean you have to do what they did. And firsthand, if something happened to you, doesn't mean you have to wake up every day and suffer. You have to acknowledge and be conscious of what has happened and the pain it's causing. And then question that. Do I want to be that person? Do I want to live like that? Because at the end of the day, you're the one that wakes up and lives that life. Nobody else can write your chapter. That's all on you. And so what I want to say is just think about what you're bringing to your everyday life. And are you, big one, choosing, that's really heavy, it's a really heavy word, and I'm not dismissing your pain or your trauma or anything in that manner, but are you choosing to suffer? Because you get to wake up every day and decide how you're going to live your life. And it starts from here. The work has to be done by you. If you want to break cycles so that your children don't go through what you went through, it starts with you. If you want to be a better version of yourself for everybody else around you, it starts with you. Everything starts with you, within. Nobody else can force you to do the work. Nobody else. It's that old saying, isn't it? You can take a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. And it's too true. You actually can't. I'm just going to give you another scenario before I leave. You know, when you think about how your parents were, how they parented you, and then if you are lucky enough to become a parent yourself, you go, my mum did this and my dad did that. I'm not going to do that. That didn't work for me. Or that was absolutely amazing and I'm going to be exactly like that with my children. Do you see my point? It's a choice. You get to choose what baggage you bring through into your life and what you leave behind. I'm not saying that you get to just drop it off, because it doesn't work like that. Like I said before, it all starts with within. But you can't pass the buck. You can't ask somebody else to do your healing. You can't ask somebody else to do the soul searching. It's all on you. So I'm going to leave you with that. And if there's something that you need to heal in order to live a better life, do it. It's so worth it. Go and live your life, and a beautiful one at that. I'd love to hear how your journey is. Loads of love. Good night.